Hey, welcome back to Cool Kids Art, and let's draw the awesome looking samurai Musha from Fortnite. So let's get started with a quick sketch, and then I will show you line by line on how you can draw this. Alright, so let's draw this, and I know it looks complicated, but it's actually pretty easy to draw. So to begin, we're going to start out with the top of the helmet, right above his eyes first. So I'm just going to draw one line. So this is almost like his headband. Okay, so one rectangle across, and then we're going to draw in the eye socket area. So I'm just going to draw one curve on each side. And the inside we can draw in his eye, so we just got to draw another one of these, like almost like a little squash half circle. And then we're going to draw in the eyeball, so I'm just going to fill it in. It looks a little bit creepy right now, right? And then from here we're going to draw his nose, so it's really big right on the mask. So right in the middle of the eye here, just come down and make a little bracket first. And then we're going to curve down, so really big. And then just kind of close it off with a nice curve. Okay, and then once you have that, we're going to go to the side here, and this thing comes out quite a bit. So just go to the side, just kind of flare out. And then come in with an angle, and just go all the way back to the side of the nose. Okay, and then we're going to move on to his the mouth area here. So the mouth area, we're just going to draw one curve like this underneath the nose. And then we're going to curve it down on each side. Okay, and then right here, you can, if it's easier, you can draw in the middle first. Just draw a little curve like this, and then from here, we're just going to connect this with a nice curve. Okay, I know it's a little bit of a tricky shape here. And then for the lower lip here, we just draw another line. And he's got some fangs here, which is pretty cool. So this one's easy. We just draw a little angle like this. Okay, and then to round off the mask, so we're just gonna go from the corner here. We're just gonna come down. So it's really close to the mouth. And I'm just gonna close it off. And then once you have that, we're gonna draw another line, because this is a rope that kind of ties it. So this one should be easy. We're just following that line. Alright, so that's pretty much the face area. It looks pretty cool. And then let's move up to the top, and we're gonna draw in right in the middle here. Just drawing a circle first. And mine is really wobbly. Alright, so and for some detail, we're gonna draw in another circle. And then now we're gonna draw in those two things on the top here. I don't know what it's called officially. So right here in the corner, we're just gonna go up, curve, and then this side as well. So this thing is symmetrical, so it's a little bit tricky. And then once you have that, just go out, curve it out pretty far out, all the way down to here. Then we're gonna curve inwards. And then we're just gonna curve back down. So we're just gonna follow that curve, smooth it back out. Okay, and then to finish off the helmet itself, so we can just go up here, make a little dot. And then we're gonna curve all the way down to the side of the helmet there. And then now for the details on the side here. So right here on the side, we're just gonna come out. So just slant it upwards and just close that off. So whatever you drew on this side, we want to draw exactly the same thing on the other side, because it's supposed to be symmetrical. And then once you have those two, there's some on the side here, some details. So just come right around here. Just gonna draw in almost like a little box. Just kind of slant it out slightly. So I know it's floating out of nowhere, but we'll connect everything later. Okay, and then once you have this box, we just gotta draw one line here. So these are just different layers. So it's just connecting to the top. Okay, and then for here, we just want to connect this all the way down to the head. So just draw another line. So this is actually like the back of the helmet. And then for some detail here, we can add in. Okay, so this is like a gold trim here. And there's gonna be a lot of these little trims on this drawing, but it's really easy to draw, right? So like even up here, you can draw in another line, just follow that. So there's gonna be a lot of these, and we can draw them in later. So that's pretty much the head, so let's move on to the body. So for the body, it's actually pretty simple. So here's the neck. We can just kind of come down slightly. Just curve it out for the collar. And the inside here is got a little knot. So just kind of start in the middle. You can just draw like a little, almost like a rectangle. And then we're just gonna give it some thickness because it's supposed to be a rope. And then there's gonna be 2 loose strings here, or 2 ends. Alright, so that's pretty much it for that. So let's move on, continue on with the body. So right on the shoulder here, we're gonna come out just slightly. Okay, so right around here. And then we're gonna slant out. Okay, and then we're gonna pinch it in. Come down here, and then we're gonna draw one straight line. So this is the 2 things on his hip. Okay, so after we draw this, we're gonna draw in another knot here. So right in the middle, we're just gonna draw in like a little rounded rectangle, and then just divide it up one line. Okay, and then same thing here, we're gonna come out. So this is gonna be the knot. Okay, so we're just gonna give it some thickness, so we're just gonna follow along. And then again, the ends, 1 and 2. So it looks complicated, but it's very easy to draw, right? Okay, so once we have to draw in the little armor piece here. So just come in and then curve down. Okay, so come in. So this is one curve right here. So I'm just gonna draw it right behind the knot there. So come across, curve down, go all the way down, just connect that. And then to show us, add some detail so we can see where we are, we can just follow that line again. So again, this is the gold trimming. Okay, so that's pretty much the waist. So let's come back up to the body here, and we can add some details to this one. So for this one, we just draw in, let's see, yeah, we can just come in here, just draw one line, and then just kind of come down. Okay, so this is going to be gold, and this is going to be a different material. And we can continue this line, if just kind of keep going up. And then we just kind of follow this curve all the way around. And come back down. And then we can add in just a little bit of detail here. I'm just drawing a couple of lines. Okay, so let's move on into the arms. So the arms are a little bit different because of all the armor. So we're gonna start out here and just draw angle going out. So it's kind of like a weird shape here. Okay, so then from here, just come down, go into the body, and then we're gonna extend it. So this is gonna be one rectangle. Okay, so it's gonna start right around here. And then we're gonna draw another rectangle. So this one's gonna be even bigger. Okay, and then let's continue on with this side first. So come up slightly, and then we just draw this shape again. Close it. So just try to make it symmetrical. So come down into the body. Extend this line, come down again, and then just come all the way back down to the corner here. And then one more. Just extend it slightly, Okay, so then let's draw in the arm. So the lower arm, just gonna draw right here one little rectangle, and then we're gonna flare it out, curve it back in, and just close it off. And then we just gotta draw in a fist, so little hook, back of the fist, just curve it slightly and go in. Okay, and then for some detail here, we'll draw in, let's just go ahead and draw in these two ropes here. We'll add in some lines like this to make it look like rope. Okay, and then some armor pieces right here, so we're just gonna divide up this, just kind of come down. And one little here, because this is gonna be one of those gold trims again. And then for some armor here, just come out and go out this way. So just a little hook in there. All right, so let's draw on the other side. So this one's gonna be the same. Rectangle, and then we're gonna flare out. Close it off, and then the rope. Okay, and I know I'm kind of speeding through on this one because it's the same thing as the other side. Back of the fist. Close it. And let's see, we can draw in, here's the armor piece. Okay, and then for the rope, we're just drawing some lines going this way. And then if it's easier, you can draw in a little angle like this first and just go out. All right, yeah, it's a lot of little details. Definitely very cool looking. Okay, so the bottom, it's gonna have some more armors. So we're gonna start in the middle here. We're just gonna come down on each side. And then we're gonna come out. Just draw one little rectangle in here first. Okay, and then we're gonna go up. Just draw another one. So we're gonna come in slightly, just draw another one. And then whatever space you have in there, just kind of close that off. Okay, and then for the center piece here, just gonna come down, just close that off. And we're just gonna divide it, so 1 and 2. And let's see, we can add in, yeah, you wanna add some detail right now. So for this one, we just come down, those gold trims again, come in, and then we'll just draw one curve in there. And then for this one, we just go out, and then curve, out, and curve. Okay, and then almost done. I know this one's kind of long. So then for the legs is at least is easier. So just kind of come down and then close it off with a curve going this way. And then we're just gonna come down. This is gonna be the knee pad. Just close that off. Okay, so let's draw in the other side. So same thing here, down, out, and then close it off, curve, and then we're gonna continue that curve for the knee pad, just close that off. Okay, and then for the lower leg, so we're just gonna come down slightly, just flare it out a little bit, and then we're gonna pinch it in, and then we'll close it off. And then the shoes, a little bit simpler, we're just gonna come down, and then on this side, we're gonna come out, and just kind of come down, close that off. And then for the sole, we just give a little rectangle in there. And then for the details on this one, we just draw one line like this. So this is like a little rope. So turn in this way, and then this one's gonna turn in this way. Okay, and then again, 2 ropes here on this side. And it's gonna be smaller detail. You know, just add some line. All right, and then let's go on to the other side. So it's gonna be the same thing. Flare out, pinch it in, use the other side for reference so you know how far down to go. Slant down. This one goes out more, curve it, close, and then just extend it for the sole. And then again, the detail here, cross, curve, another curve. And again, the ropes, 2 ropes. Little details. And then now for the little trims here, so everything is pretty much done and we can just add in some of the little details. So for this trim here, you can just kind of draw 2 lines like this and then just kind of come around. And we'll be able to see it much better once I color it. So just come in 2 lines and then we just kind of follow along. Okay, and then I know there's a lot of little like X's and lines in there, but I'm not gonna fill those in. It's just gonna be a little bit too busy. So I want to come back up here and add some more trim to these. So right here, like on all these rectangles, I'm just gonna draw 1 line like this. For the top one, we're gonna go out. Okay, and then for this one, I'm just gonna come down and go out. And yeah, I mean, if you want to skip this, it's okay. You don't have to draw in all these lines, but okay, so come up, out, and 1 more here. And that is it for this awesome looking Musha skin in Fortnite. So hope you guys like the way it turned out, and if you do, please do give me a thumbs up, subscribe if you haven't, and I will see you next time.